Very emotion-filled, shocked, worried, and there's just a lot of uncertainty around it.
A bad decision led to an executive director's resignation. Learn why the Boys and Girls Club official will no longer be involved.
President-elect Trump tweeted today about the cost of a new Air Force One. We'll tell you what he said.
And the rain showers have moved out from this morning. Colder temperatures are beginning to build over the Midwest and will make their way here for an Arctic blast. This and much more coming up on NewsLink as we begin now.
Live from the Ball State News Center, this is NewsLink Indiana in high definition.
And good evening. Welcome to NewsLink Indiana. I'm Tanner Holbrook.
And I'm Bree Isom. Thanks for joining us.
Well, the executive director of the Muncie Boys and Girls Club has resigned today, and no reason has yet been given. Here to give us an update is NewsLink Indiana's Max Lewis. Max.
Yeah, Tanner, this was a very sudden and unexpected announcement. Micah Maxwell announced that he was resigning today via Twitter, and in his statement he said that he made a, quote, bad choice and added that his actions did not involve minors. A volunteer at the Boys and Girls Club, William Walker, said the news was equally as shocking to him and said Maxwell was a staple in the community.
I actually found out the same way everyone else did. I saw him posted on Twitter and Facebook and was shocked. I talked to him pretty much weekly. We're pretty good friends, and I'm actually president of Ball State Rotaract, and we plan a dinner every year with the Boys and Girls Club to raise money for him. And we had been talking about that, and everything was normal, and then I see that he resigned, and very emotion-filled, shocked, worried.
The Boys and Girls Club released a statement saying that they will begin a search immediately to replace Maxwell. Also, he was selected to serve on future State Superintendent Jennifer McCormick's transition team. McCormick's spokesperson said that Maxwell resigned today from the transition team for, quote, personal reasons. Live in the newsroom, Max Lewis, NewsLink, Indiana.
Thanks for the update, Max. 2 Muncie area business leaders have now been named as the Indiana Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors. According to a release, Casey Stanley and Mike Stewart are now among more than 100 Indiana Chamber board members who are presidents, CEOs, and high-level executives from organizations throughout the state. Members serve on various committees that research key topics and define policy positions for adoption by the entire board each fall. The Indiana Chamber president says the two are both proven leaders for their businesses and communities. Stanley and Stewart will each serve a 3-year term as an Indiana Chamber board member throughout fall of 2019.
A bill requiring people arrested on felony charges is being reintroduced. This time, though, the bill will make it harder for that DNA to be removed from the database. And according to the Indianapolis Star, a group of Indiana lawmakers gathered to unveil the bill that Senator Houchin will introduce in January. Houchin's bill is different from past versions because arrestees could remove their DNA only if they are acquitted. If files do not get charged or if they are dismissed, the DNA would remain in the database. The bill is intended to help law enforcement.
Vice President-elect Pence attempted to put some distance between Trump's transition team and conspiracy theorist Michael Flynn Jr. Flynn Jr. is the son of and former top aide to Trump's pick for National Security Advisor, Lieutenant General Michael Flynn. According to CNN, Pence was slow to answer questions about the transition team seeking security clearance for Flynn Jr. After much pressing, Pence responded that Flynn Jr. was helping with administrative matters and continued that he is no longer on Trump's transition team.
Well, President-elect Trump announced in a tweet today his intentions to cancel plans to build a new Air Force One. And according to the tweet, the new Boeing 747 already costs $4 billion, and that, quote, the costs are out of control.
Our President-elect is demonstrating today what the American people hired as our next president, a businessman that knows how to sharpen his pencils. And no sooner did he hear about a $4 billion contract for a couple of new installments of Air Force One that he said we should cancel the contract, put a hold on it. And as you know, Donald Trump's a man who's bought a few airplanes. He's still got a few airplanes, and he's going to be a real champion for taxpayers and for fiscal responsibility. And this is just the first installment.
A Boeing official, however, told CNN that not even the company can estimate the true cost of a new Air Force One jet, and the Air Force has yet to place a formal order for the new presidential jets.
Vice President-elect Mike Pence is not committing to a deal that would save 300 Indiana jobs. According to the Indy Star, the governor avoided questions about Rexnord Corporation in 2 interviews Sunday. Pence said President-elect Donald Trump is making decisions about companies planning to move out of the country on a day-to-day basis. On Friday, Trump turned to Twitter to call Rexnord out for its plans to move to Mexico. Trump then tweeted on Sunday to repeat his intentions to punish companies moving out of the country. So, Tanner, it's been getting really cold. I mean, it's December, but I hope that maybe it'll get a little bit warmer.
Right. It's already super depressing with finals coming up. The cold is not helping anything. Nathan, what can you tell us?
Yeah, guys, you talk about that type of depressing feel out there this morning. We had that as those rain showers were hanging out with us, and it was overcast this morning. It cleared up a little bit this afternoon, but not enough to allow those clouds to pop through. We talked about those rain showers this morning. Those are well off to the east coast at the top of the hour, and then behind it a clearing because of a high pressure system that'll bring us much colder temperatures. But talking of cold temperatures this morning, 32 degrees here in Muncie, 34 in Indianapolis, but we did warm up a little bit this morning. 41 degrees was the official high today here at Muncie. 43 in Indianapolis, Bloomington, same temperature. For current temperatures right now, we haven't dropped too much. However, we are sitting at 36 here in Muncie, 34 in Indianapolis, 31 degrees just below the freezing mark in Lafayette. Coming up, we're going to talk a little bit more about this Midwest Arctic blast, the cloudy skies and how long they'll stick around, and the next chance that you could see a few snow flurries in the forecast.
A new online publication will be coming to Ball State to let students say what is on their mind.
Plus, find out how a local organization is preparing for the holidays. This and more when we come back.
Oh! Checking your fantasy league?
Nah, just my 401k statement.
Nice. Where'd you find the money for that?
I just been saving a little every month.
I can't seem to save anything.
Well, what about all this? What about the money you're spending?
What money? It's gone before I can get my hands on it.
I got a pizza for a Todd.
Hey, can somebody spot me?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
It's 547.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
So I've come up with a family emergency plan.
Great. What is it?
It's difficult to talk about, so I'm not telling you.
How will we know what to do?
You won't.
I'm so glad I won't have to remember anything.
And me too. Thanks for this, sweetie.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
So, I just moved in with this family, and it's embarrassing. The little one, he likes to go outside and crawl around in the giant litter box. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, I was born and I knew how to use the litter box. Look at that! That's disgusting! Oh, poop already! You're making me nervous. Oh, okay, I can't look at this anymore. I really hope he grows out of this, for his sake.
Welcome back to NewsLink Indiana. A new outlet for writers on Ball State's campus is available. NewsLink Indiana's Alex Kilmer has the story.
Ball State is home to a new Verge Campus chapter, a media platform for college students studying journalism and media studies.
Well, Verge Campus is a student-run publication. There are chapters all across the country, notably in Boston and in Colorado.
We do a lot of entertainment, like music, film news, fashion news.
Although articles usually pertain to entertainment and culture, the beauty of Verge Campus is its openness to artistic liberty for its content creators.
I think it's more diverse in the fact of what you can write about. You can speak your mind in pretty much any kind of way on any kind of topic. You don't have to be you can be a music writer, an entertainment film writer, but you can also write about sports if you want. You can do whatever you want in that regard.
Other publications will give you assignments and tell you what you have to write, and this is really an outlet that lets writers write what they are interested in, and I think the interest in the topic shows in the content.
Although Verge Campus is successful on the East Coast, Verge Campus has not been as successful in the Midwest. But Ball State chapter thinks that they can change that.
The amount of passion and inspiration I see that people have, especially within the College of Communication, Information, and Media, which I'm involved in, people love to do what they do. They love to write, they love to create, they love to inspire people, and that's what I love to see, and that's what we love to do at Verge Campus and Verge Campus Ball State, and we really want to push the envelope with that.
As they continue to grow, Verge Campus is looking for new writers.
If there are people out there that would like to do that, please get in contact with us because we'd love to work with you. So.
In Muncie, Alex Kilmer, NewsLink, Indiana.
For more information, visit the Verge Campus Facebook page or vergecampus.typeform.com. And as you know, with December comes the holiday season. Families get together, businesses have deals, but one charity is hoping to show a different side of the holidays. NewsLink Indiana's Abby Kirk is live in Muncie with more. Abby?
Tanner, I'm standing here at Minnetrista where the holiday spirit is certainly alive and well. But one organization not only wants you to have spirit, but also give back to the community.
Second Harvest Food Bank serves about 73,000 people each year. And with the holidays near, Karen Mateig, Director of Development, says the warehouse sees an influx of need. The food bank serves 110 agency programs in their 8-county area, but none of this would be possible without volunteers.
We could not survive without our volunteers. We are a staff of under 20. Many of those are part-time. So if we did not have the volunteers that come and actually bag, tomatoes, onions, potatoes, things of that nature, we would truly be hard-pressed.
Serving the community is something Ginny Schultz, a junior at Ball State University, is very familiar with.
Before I came here, I didn't realize how many people around Muncie actually needed help.
And with the holiday season right around the corner, Schultz makes sure to take a few hours out of her week to give back.
Whenever I'm looking at my Christmas list and looking at Amazon for people, for what to get them, I realize that I'm very, very privileged. So thinking about the people who don't even have food to put on their tables for the holiday season, it just saddens me because I've never had to deal with that.
And if you want to donate, the food bank is in need of various pastas, meat sauces, and non-perishable foods. But by donating just $1, you can help provide 4 meals for them. Live in Muncie, Abby Kirk, NewsLink, Indiana.
All right, thank you, Abby. Today, the Ball State Multicultural Center and Friends of Connolly partnered up to put on a Kwanzaa celebration. Brittany Carlin has more on the story.
As the holiday season approaches, so does the celebration of Kwanzaa. I spoke with Mirda Robinson, CEO of Friends of the Colony, about this holiday.
Kwanzaa, however, is a heritage, and I think a lot of people mix Kwanzaa up with the Christianity and the celebration. And I look at Kwanzaa as being just a unity of people coming together and understanding, however, what it's all about.
The Ball State University event featured dancing, singing, and drumming. Stephen Roberts, one of the drummers, has been attending this event for 3 years.
Kwanzaa is kind of it actually started, I think, in the Caribbean, but it's kind of a African-esque thing, and since our drum troupe, the Shamaniacs, is an African-style drum troupe, it fits in perfectly.
Kwanzaa is celebrated from December 26th through January 1st, and many Ball State students enjoy celebrating a bit early. Isaiah Treadwheel, a BSU senior, enjoys this event.
And so I've come the past couple of years, and it's really been a great experience just to learn, what the holiday of Kwanzaa really is, and to enjoy the food that they prepare for us as well. So it's really just something that I've enjoyed coming to throughout the course of my academic career here.
Kwanzaa is a holiday to bring together friends, family, and culture. I'm Brittany Carlin in Muncie, NewsLink, Indiana.
To learn more about this holiday, you can visit www.officialkwanzaawebsite.com.
Are now out of the area. Cold temperatures are on their way. Next chance of some flurries. Yes, I said flurries in your forecast. We'll be right back.
Can you help me with this? My new dad teaches me all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
He helps me with homework.
That would be 3.6795.
Thanks.
Yep.
He helps me with my decision making.
I wouldn't use this one. Ever.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
They're coming. Places, everybody.
Light check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Everything looks good on our end.
And lights.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Don't wait. Communicate. Make your emergency plan today.
Of all the things you've done with your bike, donating it to Goodwill may be the most incredible of all. Your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community, which means your stuff can be more powerful than you think. Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Hey, welcome back to NewsLink, Indiana. You know, Bree, I heard snow come out of Nathan's mouth earlier.
No, I know. Nathan, can you tell us if we're getting any snow?
Yeah, guys, the snow word is being floated around out there, and looking at radar over the last 6 hours, those rain showers this morning that did produce rain moved through the area and now off to the east coast. You notice up on the upper northeast coast, there is some snow showers up there. Nothing affecting our forecast here. Clearing off in the distance from a high pressure over the Midwest. That'll allow us to see some very cold temperatures to return back to the forecast. The last 14 hours outside, this has been painted the picture for the entire day. Notice that we had that rain this morning. The sidewalks dried out and making it for a decent evening overall. Not too bad. We didn't get a whole lot of rain out of this system. 1,200 of an inch here in Muncie. A little bit greater to the south where the rain was able to stick around a little bit more. This morning it was chilly, and that rainfall was chilly to walk around going to class or to school. 32 here in Muncie, 31 in Kokomo, and 34 in Indianapolis. The current temperatures outside, however, right now 35. Winds still out of the west-northwest at 13 miles per hour. And then looking at our temperatures all across the state of Indiana, painting a very similar picture at the top of the hour. 26 degrees is expected as our overnight low tonight. Cloudy and chilly. Winds will remain out of that west at 7 miles per hour. Wind chills will be a factor in tonight's forecast. You notice by Wednesday, 8 a.m. teens are possible in the morning here in Muncie, and then progressing into the day tomorrow. Not too bad, but the winds will play into that factor. Cloudy and breezy for tomorrow. 37 is your expected high. For the overall cloudy conditions, Precision Cast paints this picture pretty well, but this is the day after next for Thursday. You notice broken clouds all across central Indiana, but you notice there's just a few flurries up to the northern areas of Indiana, and that'll play into that forecast there. We're not expecting anything here. However, we did throw that word out earlier, snow. We're not going to expect snow, but we could see a few flurries that are possible. Thursday, cloudy skies, high of 26. Overnight low at 20 degrees. For Friday, once again, cloudy skies, 28. Again, another temperature in the teen. It's 18 degrees is the overnight low. Saturday, cloudy, 31 with a hot overnight low of 26. But then we throw in that chance of snow going Sunday and Monday. Now, this is a possibility. We're not expecting like a lot of snow, but we could see a couple flurries flying around Indiana those couple days there. 38 degrees as the daytime high on Sunday and 34 for the daytime high on Monday.
All right, Nathan, thank you. Tony, what's up in sports?
Well, I know one thing, guys. We're not going to see any snow chances in basketball arenas. That's all we have here tonight. An exciting night for girls high school basketball. 3 matchups with some familiar opponents. Plus, Ball State was back in Worthen Arena taking on the Bradley Braves. Highlights and stats are next when NewsLink Indiana returns.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever you are.
Cook foods to the right temperature using a food thermometer. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
You wanted to be a teacher when you were little, but things changed. Teaching didn't seem that cool anymore, so you decided to become something else. But what would your 12-year-old self say? Amazing things are happening in teaching, so it's time to put it back on your list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first time.
Well, good evening, everyone. Basketball continuing to be the talk of the town. Tonight, the Ball State men's team took on the Bradley Braves. Let's get straight to those highlights. Both teams came into this game with 4-4 records, making this matchup much anticipated. Ball State starts out strong as Franco House gets open in the paint and gets the Cardinals on the board. Bradley would keep things interesting, though, as the Braves hit a jumper for 2, but it really was all Ball State in the first half. Sean Sellers nails a 3. We're seeing Bradley make their point here. Here comes Sean Sellers making this 3-pointer, hitting open beyond the arc. Braves defensively just could not keep the Cardinals contained. Ball State would hold on to win 80-63. The Cardinals are now 5-4 on the season. They will play host to Eastern Kentucky on Saturday. Now, from college to high school, we had several local girls high school basketball matchups tonight, and we begin with Yorktown and Wapahani. The Tigers and Bearcats squared off in a Delaware County matchup. Jenna Ireland gets things started for the Tigers as the senior hits a 2-pointer underneath. Wapahani stayed right in it, though. Carly Boggs with the distant 3, giving momentum back to the Raiders. It was a back-and-forth matchup, though, as Yorktown's Madeline All adds 2 more points to the board for the Tigers. Final score in this one, though, Yorktown 54, Wapahani 46. Meanwhile, Muncie Central and Jay County took each other on in the historic Muncie Central Fieldhouse. Cheerleaders were cheering, crowd was ready to go. Jay County, though, got off to a hot start early on. Taylor Homan dives in for the jump stop with the bucket, and she was on fire all night long. Homan again drains a distant 3 as Jay County was all over the scoreboard tonight. Devin Foltz with the short jumper as well, putting the Patriots up 10-7. We'll keep you updated on that one once the game does go final. And finally tonight, Blackford High School paid a visit to the Delta Eagles. Delta came into this game with a 5-4 record, while Blackford came in at 3-6. Both teams had just 2 road wins this year, but Delta is 3-2 at home. That one also recently hit final, with Delta coming away with the 45-38 victory. And now, guys, we had a very interesting night last night. Colts fans should certainly be happy. Monday Night Football, Colts ran away with a 41-10 victory over the New York Jets, has them now tied for first place in the AFC South with the Tennessee Titans and Houston Texans. Should be an interesting wrap-up to the NFL year.
Yeah,
for sure.
Good for the Colts. Back to the Ball State-Bradley game. Good win for them, am I right?
Oh, absolutely. It puts them above 500 for the year.
Yep.
Saw a number of the star players playing well in the paint, beyond the arc, defensively as well. So good to see what Ball State's going to do for the rest of the year for sure.
All right, Tony Sandleben with sports. Thank you. Get ready to dance and sing. Hairspray Live is coming to life.
And Beyonce is leading the 2017 Grammy Awards. Coming up next.
Hey, did you know 2.4 million loving cats and dogs in shelters and rescues need our help to find a home? Let's go to theshelterpetproject.org and meet a few who are in a shelter near you. Harlow. Oh, she's one great listener who loves to hear all your stories. My kind of cat. Cerulo is a sweet, goofy boy who's eager to please. Sounds just like another dog I know. So go to theshelterpetproject.org, search your local shelters and rescues, and go for a cuddle with your next best friend. Adopt.
Sure, I look cute now, but when my owner lost his job, it was rough. I was living on the street, and one night, me and this Cocker Spaniel got into it so bad, I wound up looking like an ice cream cone. I cried a little bit, but thankfully I got rescued, so I'm running, I'm jumping, all back to my old self. And I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if you put a lampshade on my head.
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's not something you buy.
Or something you take.
In fact, there's only one way to get it.
It has to be given to you, freely.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape. Consent.
If you don't get it, you don't get it. It's on us to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Welcome back to NewsLink Indiana. I'm Sarah Stump with your entertainment news. Hairspray the musical is coming to life tomorrow night. The show is based on the Tony Award-winning Broadway musical Hairspray. The setting of the show takes place in 1962 in Baltimore, where teenager Tracy's dream is to dance on a local TV program. Hairspray Live will feature an exciting cast including Garrett Clayton, Ariana Grande, Derek Huff, Jennifer Hudson, and special appearances by Rosie O'Donnell and more. The musical will put a complete cast, creative team, song list, and more at your fingertips. Hairspray Live is a must-see for theater fans. The show will be live tomorrow night at 8 on NBC. Don't miss a holiday favorite coming up at Ball State. A Christmas Carol will be featured at the University Theater this Friday. The Ball State Department of Dance and Theater is proud to again bring to life Charles Dickens' best-known and magical work. It's a timeless story of wealthy Scrooge and his transformative journey that resonates with young and old alike. The show will begin at 7:30, and you can purchase your tickets at the University box office, online, or an hour before the show. Beyonce is topping the Grammy Awards with 9 nominations. This pop star is leading the 2017 Grammy Awards with her nominations that include bids for the Album of the Year, Song and Record of the Year. This singer has already been awarded 20 Grammy Awards and is the most nominated woman in Grammy history. With 62 nods over the course of her career, Beyonce is also the first artist to earn nominations in the pop, rock, R&B, and rap categories in the same year. The 59th Annual Grammy Awards will air on Sunday, February 12th at 11 p.m. That's all for your entertainment news. Back to you guys at the news desk.
Thank you, Sarah. Now, Nathan, what can we look at for weather?
Yeah, we're not going to see too beautiful conditions tomorrow, only high just around 37, which puts us average for this time of year. 24 is the evening low for Thursday, 26, and then an overnight low of 20. However, our next chance of precipitation returns back to the forecast in the later part of the weekend, where we could see just a few flurries in the forecast, but teens are going to be the real story of the picture. 18 degrees is the nightly low on Friday night and into the rest of the weekend.
All right, Nathan, thank you. Well, that's all for us tonight on NewsLink Indiana. Be sure to watch tomorrow night right here at 9 p.m. on Cardinal Vision.
And be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Have a good night.